kind of things, initiatives that they have started off for the benefit of the I should say the future scholars as well as the faculty members. So today I have decided that it will not be a lecture kind of a thing. However, I'm going to make it absolutely interactive session. So I want, out of the 97 participants who are present, one of you can go ahead and log into our studios. And today I would like to focus more on frequencies and crosstabs, as they are really important for us in order to proceed further, either for ANOVA or for the correlation. So one of the participants, no need to feel shy about it. Kindly share your screen with us, that is the studios, and I will go ahead and guide you step by step, and all of you are going to check it out and we can go ahead and start working. Anyone whosoever would like to take that initiative, I would really appreciate it. Yes, Hardeep sir, you can take that initiative, and if you want, you can share your screen, the R Studios, and I will go ahead and help you out with the script, and we can proceed further in that manner. So Hardeep sir is there, or any of the scholars who is present, Hani ma'am or Cherry Gupta, Anubha is also there. I can see the other students who are actively interacting with me, or Pavan sir, in case he is there, because he is one of them who is continuously asking me for help. So some of you can really come up and share. In case not, then I will have to proceed further, sharing my own screen and help you out with this one. So 1 more minute and then we will have to proceed further.
Yes, ma'am, I can say good morning, ma'am. I'm Shatrughan Yadav.
Yes, Shatrughan, please, good morning. And I was searching for you only. You can share your screen with us, Shatrughan, as usual. So I will go ahead and help you out also with this thing. So kindly share your screen with all of us.
Okay, ma'am.
And today, again, I would be focusing on empty cars. That would be our, I should say, the data set that I'm going to focus upon. So all of you, whosoever has got the empty car data set, please go ahead and, introduce it into your R Studios. Data set that would be used today will be empty cars, which is there. So kindly go ahead and use them. Empty cars. That is the data set. Yes, thank you. You have already attached the data set also.
Ma'am, empty card, I have to find, ma'am.
Yes, if you have the empty cards data set with you, kindly bring it into the environment. You know how to import.
Ma'am, have you shared, ma'am, that?
Yes, I have shared empty cards.
Yes, ma'am, 1 minute, I'll check.
If it is not there, then you can even work with demo also. I don't have any problem with that. So empty cards, because it would be easier. That's the reason why I said. In case you don't, then you can go ahead with demo.
Ma'am, is it in the group, that Telegram group empty that you are telling?
It's available on the browser also, so you can attach it.
Browser, ma'am, how to attach?
You can simply write down key attach.
1 minute, ma'am. In
or
that, ma'am,
view, you can write down attach.
You attached, right, ma'am?
Yes, attach, brackets open, empty cars.
1 minute.
Yes, view also you can do that. No. After view, brackets open. In the brackets, you have to write empty cars and no space.
Empty card.
No. Wait, I'm just giving it to you. Just look into the chat box.
Okay, ma'am.
It will be like this. View empty cars.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Same, ma'am.
got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
Now go ahead with the summary function, SUMMARY, summary, and in brackets, write down empty cars again. And all the participants also who are present, kindly start working in this way, whatever we are telling to you, so that it becomes easier and we all know why summary. Enter.
And okay.
Shatrugn, after, yes, so you can see that all of us, we have reached, and because of the summary function, we are able to see minimum first quartile, then we have got median, mean, third quartile, and maximum in the data set that we have taken care of. Okay, now I'm dictating to you. You can just note down. If you want to see all the variables, we have got MPG, then this one, the next one also is there, cycle, and you can have a look in the scripting code part that yes, all the variables are present and we are going ahead with this particular thing. Now, today we are focusing on frequencies and crosstabs. Definitely yes, reason. Immediately, very quickly, I'll be completing this one, and then we will move ahead with ANOVA, and hopefully we should be able to complete correlation also before we wind up with the lunch. And after the lunch, again, I would be focusing on correlation, and then we will proceed with the bivariate hypothesis testing. So now he has taken care of. Now, in order to go ahead, first of all, I would be focusing on what we call it as two-way frequency table. Reason, this will be helping you to find out, the variables which are there and what is the frequency. And, this will also help you to give the, yes, sir, attach empty cards. You can do attach empty cards. That is what I said earlier. If you cannot, since it is built, inbuilt data set, so you can even start off with view empty cards so that your viewer is also working. This is the difference between attach and view directly. So it's again an inbuilt data set, and so you can carry forward. So this would be the two-way frequency table that we would be focusing, as I said. Now we can create the table. So all of you can first of all go ahead, write down, key the words. Shatrughan, you can also do it. Table,
Yes,
TABLE.
yes, ma'am.
And just wait. You see, when you are working in, I would say, our studios, go very slowly with your this thing and immediately open the bracket. Or if you keying the word table, you will be getting it. Open the bracket.
Yes,
Now you know how to choose your variable. How do we choose it? We have to go ahead with the data set name. So what is the name of your data set, which is empty cards? So write down, key the words empty cards. Then it would be, you are selecting the variable. So it would be $sign. Yes, and after that, the first variable. See, you have got the list of the variable. Just enter.
Variable. Yes, MPG.
So what the enter? Just use your keyboard, enter.
Okay.
Okay, so you have got MPG. Now, within the brackets only, don't come outside the brackets,
Okay.
within the brackets only. Now you will write comma. Again, because we are preparing the table for two variables, so again, it would be empty cards, the name of the data set. Key the words,
Again,
empty cards, $sign. Go ahead with any of the variables. Use the arrowhead, yes, cycle, or the other one, DISP or HP, whatever. And now come out of the bracket, enter. To enter. So you can see, can you just scroll a little bit up? Yes, just wait. So what have we done? We have taken the two variables, MPG and DISP. Okay, and he has created for how many entries are there in your data set? It is 32. So it has showcased the table for 1-to-1 kind of a thing. Now scroll down, Shatrughan. Now
Yes, ma'am.
create all by yourself without my help. Create another table. Now you all know. Create it and check it out whether you are able to create the table on your own, because this will help you to understand.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yes, now you got the right one. Empty cards, good, very good. Now use the second or whatever variable you feel like. Yes, and then okay, okay. Awesome. So now all of you are able to understand the meaning of how to create a table, number one, and how to select the data set, how to read the entire thing. I'm doing this one because usually, you know, when individuals are asking me the questions, I feel you know, as though I have to give the ready made. So I thought today I would do the other way around. I will go ahead and help you out to understand, because the basics we have done. Now you will understand how to read these scripts that we are writing, number one, how to interpret it, and how to proceed further. So we have learned how to create a table right now. Now what we can do is let's create a data frame. Now you know, there are individuals who are again asking me what exactly do we mean by a data frame and how to carry forward. Now for example, Shatrughan, don't go away.
Yes.
We will work with yours only
Okay.
example. Now what he will do is he has already created 2 tables. So if he wants, he can create. So scroll down, Shatrughan.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you're going to create a data frame for me. So you can write table 1, give some space, this arrow. I'm just showing it to you in the chat box. Have
This
a
one,
look,
ma'am?
the arrow that we use it, and a small dash. Okay, have a look in the chat box.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
a
got
dash.
it.
Give some space. Now copy paste the above one that you have keyed. That is table. Open the brackets, empty card, the entire thing. Yes, copy the entire thing till table and paste it here. Yes, enter. Now you see what we are doing. He has already created a table. Now if I have to, let's say, use this particular table for creating a graph or to plot a graph, it would be very difficult for me either to remember or to key the entire thing. So what I have done, instead of writing the whole thing, I have created a data frame table 1, which means table 1 is the data frame in which I'm going to store all the values of the table that was created. Now let us see whether there is any difficulty in this, or I'll get some error into it. Shatrughan, just key the words table 1. Table 1. Yes, you can just enter. You have got the option. Yes, enter. And you can see that he has got the same results for table 1 that table that was created previously. So this means that he is successful in creating the data frame. So from now onwards, what will happen is that there is no need for him to, again key the entire thing. He can simply use table 1 as the data frame for his future work. And we will see how to use these things also side by side. Now, in order to make it completely, now this is one meaning of table 1. The second meaning of table 1, which we have written, keyed in the second line, it also means that now your output is ready to be printed out. Okay, so that is the second meaning that you will have to understand. So to ways in which you can interpret for the data frame. One, to store all the values of the table that was created for the two variables as per Shatrughan's table. And secondly, this table one will help me to print out in the sense that now I don't have to worry about any kind of errors or anything. I have checked it out, is the same thing. So these are the two things that you will have to understand when you have created the data frame. Okay, so till here we all have understood. Now from here onward, let us see the frequencies which are present, for example, in the table that he has created it. So I would say, Shatrughan, write down margin, margin, margin.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then you have to write dot table. The one
Yes,
that
ma'am.
has come above, you can
Yes,
see, just click. Okay,
yes, ma'am.
inside the table, write down table 1,
Yes, ma'am.
comma, give some space,
Yes,
1,
ma'am.
brackets close.
Ma'am,
Okay,
after comma, should I have to write
no,
something?
after 1.
After one,
You have
table one,
written dot, give some, okay, dot you have written. It is a table 1,
comma,
space 1,
okay, ma'am.
and then come out of the bracket,
Okay.
enter. Now, can you see what we have got? This is basically the frequencies of the two variables that were chosen by Shatrughan while he has created the particular table. So what is this? This is basically called as summed over the entire thing, and we call it as A frequencies, in the sense that for the first variable that was created, what was your first variable? Cycle. Now
Cycle.
the number of frequencies we are seeing as to how the frequencies are coming in for the columns that was taken care of. Now go to the next line and now write it down, margin dot table, enter.
Yes,
In the brackets now write down table 1, space, comma. After table 1 it is comma,
yes, ma'am.
space, and now write down 2. Come out of the brackets, enter.
Yes.
So now you can see what has happened out here. These are basically what we have done is summed over the first variable, and these are all the frequencies for the second variable again. So you can have a look, and if you are using the margin tables, we can go ahead and we can start using them in this manner. Now you see, apart from the simple frequencies, there are certain things which we call it as the for a particular cell, what we call it as the percentages. So let us go ahead and find it out as to how to find out the percentages also in this one. Now key the word Shatrughan. Can you go
Yes,
ahead and key the words prop? We use the prop dot table. So it would be, prop stands for proportions. Now, if you have done little bit of research methodology under frequencies, there are two things that we have to understand. And this is the best part again in our studios when we are learning frequencies. Now, usually I have seen the tendency is that statistics has been introduced to us in class 8. Then we do little bit in class 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Frequencies are just the number of the counts, and then we are giving it away. However, when we come to our studios or even in Python, you will see that they have entered more. Like for example, two-way frequency table, then what is the three-way frequency table, how to create relative frequencies, how to create for different columns or for different rows. So you can carry forward, they have got all these things. So I thought I should, rather than just telling you about frequency, FREQ, and then the variable length. That's the most simple one, and I never wanted those things. I thought in this particular work workshop. Rather than just going ahead and completing the topics, I thought these things also should be given to you. And when you are writing the descriptive part in your thesis or in publications, start using them. Yesterday, I was working on one of the data set, and you won't believe me, I did it only till histograms and then some of the topics, and I was able to cover around 250 pages only for the analysis. And now imagine in those 250 pages, if I start writing also, how much you can go ahead and you can carry forward. So this is one of the agenda of mine in this particular workshop. Now he has written now prop.table, and in brackets write down table 1. Table 1. Shatrughan, and for other participants also. Now delete this thing, table 1, delete the entire thing. Yes. Now see the words very slowly. T A B L. Now wait, don't just go use those arrowheads. With the arrowheads on your keyboard, select. Yes, that's the habit that you have to get. Select, enter. Now come out of your brackets, enter. So can you see now what is happening out here? This has given for each and every row and the column that was there in table 1. It has given you what we call it as cell percentages. Remember that, and in your notebook or somewhere, please write it down, that prop.table. If you are choosing the data frame for the table that was created, and if you just key these words, you are calculating what we call it as a particular cell's percentage. Okay, remember this. Now Shatrughan, write it down, prop.table. Till brackets you come in, just enter. Enter. In brackets, write it down, table 1. Now you got the table 1, comma, space 1, come outside the brackets, enter. Now, can you see what this has happened? This is calculated only the row percentages. Okay, as per the variable that you have selected, it has calculated the row percentages for you. So please note down that here in this case, when prop.table, table 1, comma 1, it means that the first one that you are calculating it, and it has given you again the row percentages. Now write it down, prop table in brackets, table 1, comma 2. Table 1, good, enter, comma 2, enter. Bingo, Shatrughan. So you see, now these will be the column percentages. So I have shown to you the cell percentages, row percentages, and the column percentages. Okay. Now this is goes with the two-way frequency table, wherein we have learned how to go ahead, introduce your own data set. In case you don't want to use the inbuilt one, you can even continue using with your own, I would say, data set that is present. However, I have showcased to you how to create the table. In your analysis, it is always better to create, I would say, these kind of tables for two variables, irrespective of the number of variables that you have got. Please go ahead and start doing it. And this is what I call it as playing with the games. Playing with your own table and then proceeding further. So kindly go ahead and start doing it in this manner, and you would be able to get it. Similarly, margin table and prop tables also side by side. Now, let us go. Shatrughan, key the words hash, three-way frequency table. Three-way frequency table. Okay, enter. Now write down table, just table, the first one. Inside the bracket, choose any 3 variables from your data set empty cars. And let me see, this is a piece of test. How would you choose? I want 3 variables out here. Yes, good. And others also, please, it is not just Shatrughan who has to come over. Even if you make a mistake, let me tell you, the more you make the mistakes, the better you are going to master. You have taken empty cars, MPG, empty cars cycle, empty cars. What is the third variable you're going to take? Good. And then come out of the bracket and enter. Cool. So you have seen that he has created a table. Very good, Shatrughan. Now create a data frame for me now. You have already done for table 1. So you cannot use the same name. Use a different name for your data frame. So it can be table 2.
Okay.
You've understood what is table 2? Table 2 is you're creating a new data frame, arrow, dash. And now what will you do? Copy from above. Table, the one that you created just now. Yes. Space, this one, enter. So there is no error out here. It means you have in hash, if you want, write down. Okay, you have already come. What does this, table 2, and then enter. Enter. And now see what you have got out here. You have got something?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Same
So
results I've got.
and take care of it also. Okay. Just give me few minutes and create one more 3-way table, frequency table, and show it to me.
This time I've created this table, ma'am.
Yes. So I think all of you are able to now understand as to how to proceed further in creating this particular table. It is not just blindly copy paste. Why I took that time is to show it to you as to how to select your variables, number one, how to create and how to understand those things. That was my motive behind it, Shatrughan. Okay. Now come to the next new line. If you, all of you, are there any doubts still here for anyone? Otherwise, I will proceed further. with the next one, wherein we can talk about certain things. Okay, now he has created this one. After this, Shatrughan, I want you to write F table. Yes, just enter. In brackets, write it down, table 2. Yes, come outside, enter. Now, just scroll little bit above and check it out, what you have got and how you are going to interpret it. Okay, what you have done, you know very well that in table 2 you have selected three variables, and right now for the 3 variables you have created the frequency table. Remember, F table is nothing, it is the frequency table for us, and this is how you're going to calculate. So remember, if you want, in earlier versions, we could have written frequency and let's say table 2. This was as simple as that. However, in other I should say versions, this thing is available. For example, when I was learning our studio, we simply started off with frequency and the data frame name, and I was able to get the output. However, with the version that I'm using, and I can see even Shatrughan did not get an error. So, this means that F table is working in version 4.2.1. And that is why today when respected Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir was present, he said that, I don't know, earlier it was 1. Imagine he was working when our studio started off. Right now it is a 4.21 that I'm working, and majority of you who are on 32-bit must be working on 3.5 something. So these are the ones that you would be able to get around it. Okay, so one has to be very careful. Now, 1 second, Shatrughan. Now, there is a question from Abhishek Ghoshal. He says, ma'am, what is reached? Get option box print omitted 17. Okay, now you see, when you are importing your data set, okay, now if your data set has got more than 100 or let's say 100 entries into it, the entire data is of 100 cells that you have got in your screen, the software is unable to carry forward with all these cells, and that's why it is saying that maximum print limit is present and the further part has not been taken care of at all. So that is the meaning of it. In case you want the output, now since today I have already discussed with you as to how to go ahead and use the sync function also, wherein you can go ahead and you can save all your data that is coming out here. Now there are 2 things that you have to be very careful in case if you are using the sync function, okay, to save your data in one of the folders that is present in your worksheet. You have to be very careful whether you are working in the script code pane or the output pane. That means, is it in this particular pane where your data set is being showcased? If you click on Untitled, Shatrughan. Now, this is the called as the scripting or coding pane. If you are writing the code out here, and you will see, you will get the output only in the output pane. So, when you are using the sync, you will be showcased only the output, and you cannot understand. You might get confused sometimes as to what. That's for I would suggest that If you are using the sync, then kindly scroll down and then you can start working from here, giving the coding as well as getting the output. Remember this thing, otherwise it will become very difficult for all of us. So we have understood. Now I think you can write here the script also, Shatrughan, in the coding pane, and then we can carry forward from here also. Now after creating the F table, we have understood as to how to carry forward and understand. Now let us go ahead with X tabs, hash, right? Key the word Shatrughan, hash.
Yes, ma'am.
Shatrughan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm there.
Yes,
I'm right
just key the words hash. Okay, you're doing it in the coding pen itself. Okay, hash, X, the alphabet X, tabs, tabs. Okay, this means that hash is for what? Hash is meant for enter. Shatrughan, enter. This means that now we will be using how to go ahead with the X tabs function in order to create the cross tabulations. So remember this thing. Now you will be key the words X tabs.
again, ma'am.
Yes. X tab. No, wait. You know, when you have done, you got yes, enter. Enter. Now in the brackets, give the tilde sign. You know the meaning of tilde sign, which is there just above the tab button.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now insert that tilde sign.
This one, ma'am,
Okay.
right?
Now enter your dataset name, empty cars. Dollar, yes, empty cars, dollar sign. Dollar sign, I said.
Sorry, ma'am.
Go back.
Yeah.
Yes, dollar sign, choose one of the variable. Dollar, yes. Choose that one, only the first one, that's okay. Then give some space. Plus, not comma, plus. No comma, yes, space.
Yes.
Yes, space. Now give plus sign.
Yes, ma'am.
Give space. Now write down again empty cars, dollar sign, any other variable, dollar sign, choose one of your variables, enter. Again, give some space, plus sign, give some space, empty cars, dollar sign, choose one more variable, comma, space, data. Now wait, don't do anything. Just click enter. Enter. Now this and now what was the data set name? Empty cars. Write down empty cars. And empty cars. That's it. Just wait. Don't do anything. Now let us understand this particular coding. What I have done, I have created, because I'm working on three-way frequency table, I have taken three variables. Okay. The data set name is empty cars. Therefore, I have written from the data set empty cars. I have taken tilde sign stands for my first variable, which is selected. And what is that? It's basically MPG, then plus. You have to be very careful. In sometimes what happens, you can, without giving the space, you can carry forward. It will not give you an error. However, sometimes we can even do it out here. Shatrughan, do me a favor. Come to the plus sign, the first plus sign.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
first sign, just bring the arrow before the plus sign. Before the plus sign. Go give the backspace.
Space again, ma'am.
Backspace.
Okay, back. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now come after the plus sign. Go to empty cars. Remove that space. I want you to remove the space. Yes. Similarly for the second plus sign and for the third, the second plus sign also. Okay. Yes. Now come outside the bracket, don't do enter, just wait. Now you see, this is one way we take it up. Now enter, Shatrughan,
Okay.
enter. Now you see, go back. Now he has got the result, okay, number one, which means that go back where you have written that code. Yes, just wait. Now you see, I removed the plus sign just to see whether he is getting some error or not. If he's not got those red messages out here that yes, the error is continue. In case here you are receiving some kind of an error, what you can do it is for the plus sign, give the space, and then you can hit it so that you can get the output. Now, usually I have seen in 4.2.1, wherein Shatrughan and myself are working together. I don't know how many of you are working on 4.2.1. You will not get this kind of an error. However, the lesser versions or the, I would say the older versions, be very careful. Sometimes, I'm not saying every time. So in case you get an error, just give the space between the variable and the plus sign. So for the second one also. Now, one of you could have questioned me, can I make X tabs rather than with 3 variables? Can we do just with 2 variables also? Of course, yes. Can you do me a favor? Just go ahead and create another code, Shatrughan, using just for 2 variables. Just scroll down. Shatrughan, are you there? Hello? Shatrughan? Now what happened? I don't know whether he has lost his connection or what. Maybe one of other person can take up. Shatrughan, are you there? I think there is a problem, technical hits from his side. Are you there?
Ma'am, can I share my screen?
Yes, whosoever would like to take that initiative, kindly share your screen. Good workers, come up. Now, you can create the cross tabs for 2 variables. Good, you have done. So you will write X tabs. Yes, just enter. Good. In the brackets, the name of your data set, whatever data set you're working. So it is empty cards. So start using empty cards, $sign, and first variable. Then give some space. Actually, the correct way is giving space plus giving space and then. So plus sign and go ahead again. Okay. We have to insert tilde towards the first data, the variable that we have selected, Papas. Yes, the tilde sign. Yes, plus empty cars for the second variable now. Select $sign, second variable, comma, comma, data, then enter data set name, empty cars. Bingo. I think Workers knows how to do it. Empty cars, come outside and enter. So you can see he has created for 2 variables the cross table. So this is how we are going to create. So today I have completed how to create a frequency table, how to create table to count the percentages for each cell we have seen, for rows, for columns we have seen, how to create a data frame. So now Pavan sir, if you are there, you have understood what a frame is, and I have so yeah, that's the reason why I did not go for the video, though I told you in my response to you that I would be recording and I'll upload. I thought, no, for the benefit of everybody, hands-on experience, and I'll be showcasing it. So I hope now you have understood the meaning of data frame, why we are creating the data frame, and how we are using that data frames in future also when we have created let's say for this one. Shatrughan, I think he is working workers, so let him continue, then we will continue with yours later on. Just hold on, workers. Now we will go ahead. So are there any doubts still here? I think I have showcased to you two ways in which you can go ahead with the cross tabs. One is this one we have used, and in other place, in the earlier ones, I have used this particular function also, cross table with capital C, and there are these two ways, and I have already shared the notepads in the Telegram group, so you can little bit go ahead and practice on these things also. So I think frequencies we have done with this one, and you have created with this one also. Now let's go ahead and create Waka's data frame for the table that you have created, cross tabs table. So now you can write table 3. Now this is the new data frame that he's creating it. Yes, dash. Now go above wherever you have created the X tabs, not for the 2-1. I want you to go for the 3-1. 2-1 we have already done for the 3 variables. The earlier one, which Shatrughan was doing it. If you haven't done, then we can create it very quickly. This is the one. X tabs, the whole thing. Copy and then carry forward. Actually, if we are working in the coding pane, it becomes much more easier, though we are doing it in a very wrong manner. I wanted everybody to do it in the coding pane and then do it. But here, that's also fine. Enter. So just hold on, workers. What have we done? I have created X table for 3 variables, and we have seen what was the output. Now I'm storing all the values of this cross table into a data frame, which is called as table 3, because we are working table 1. Already I have written. If by chance you're writing table 1 again, it means that you are overwriting whatever the values were there in the earlier table 1. Now suppose saying I want to use table 1 later on. Therefore, don't overwrite it. I would always suggest create a new version, and then you will be able to taking care of it. That's number 1. Number 2, here, whenever you are creating a data frame, just look at the global environment. You all know where the global environment is. Bakas, can you just highlight where the global environment is? It is where it is written environment, history, connections. Can you see?
This one?
Yes, this one. This is the global environment. And under the value, see how many data frames you have created. You will come to know. Table 1, table 2, table 3. Now, those of you who are using 4.2.1 version, in this environment, global environment, after the connections, you will see plot. Now, in this particular case, in Waqas Ali's software, I don't know which version is this one, you can see that plot is present in next where viewer is present. For example, in this one, yes, files. It is not present here. Whereas in the current version, which is 4.2.1, you will see plots to be present out here. So you see, I have observed it. These kind of observations, your eyes should be able to understand. None of you raised this question. Even Bakas, you did not ask me this question. Ma'am, in your software, plot was present out here, and in my version, it is present where and plots are there. So later on today, when I'll be working on some plots and view work, the differences between these two things also happening in plot and what is taking place in view work. In fact, I am giving you this homework, a small homework. Go ahead and find it out. What is the difference between plots in our studios and the viewer? You know, and you can answer separately or in the form of, I would say, the mail that you have got, and you can tell me. So here, coming back to the output, you have seen X tabs, the table that we have created, the entire code, the values are now stored in my new data frame, which is called as table 3. Now, workers, key the words table 3. Yes, I would be coming for that, Shiv Gotra sir, very soon. So just hold on for 2 minutes. Once I complete with this, then I'm coming for chi-square also. Now he has going to print the values of this particular table 3, enter workers. Now you can see that yes, he has created the cross tab table for each and everything that has been present. Very good, workers. Just hold on, and we will go for a new again a script, and we will understand it further things also side by side. Now you have created table 3. Now write down F table. F table. Yes, go slowly. You have got, and inside the brackets, you will write table 3. So just wait. Don't enter. Come outside the brackets. Don't enter. Now here, it means that whatever the values are present in my data frame table 3, I'm giving the instructions to the software. Create the frequency table. Enter now, workers. And you can see this is the frequency table for the table that I have created it. So, you know, once you go out this particular, I think workers right now I'm not plotting. So bring the cursor and pull towards your right hand side, the screen, so that very clearly you are able to, yes, that's it. That's more than enough. Otherwise, you will be in difficulty. So, you know, here you can see that, yes, the frequencies for each and every row and column for those selected variables from your data set empty cars is being showcased out here. So I think this is something which I really wanted to show it to you. Now comes, we will be using something else, and what Shiv Gotra sir was asking me how to create the chi-square, you know, out here, and we will see even this one also side by side, the thing, and cross table I have already taken care of, and right now I'm focusing more on the one that we will do. Okay, workers, now you have to key the words hash chi-square test of independence. Chi-square test of independence. Enter. So this means that now we are going to learn how to perform chi-square test of independence for this particular data set. So this would be now summary. Write down summary. Enter, and in the brackets write down table 3. Come outside the brackets. Enter. Now you can see out here very clearly. Can you enlarge your screen little bit, or if you can just bring it to full screen for a moment, workers, it would be highly appreciated, so that I can read and you know, everybody, and then let them know how to interpret this result also. Here it says very clearly that in this particular one, the cross tables is present. That's the one formula, and I'm using the variables mpg, cycle, disp from the data set empty cards. In the next line, it says number of cases in the entire table is 32. Okay, now you have to be very careful when you are, right now it's fine. However, later on when you are importing your Excel sheet, please be careful to check it out with the total number of entries which are there. Okay, so this is something that I have to tell you. Total number of factors that were chosen is how many? Only 3, because I chose only 3 of my variables from this data, from this one. So if you want more, please go ahead and use it. Though I will not recommend to add too many variables out here. Best is to get either 2 or by 3. So first go ahead with 2 so that you are able to see. For me, when I'm doing analysis as a researcher, I myself call as a researcher, I always prefer going in a slow method and understanding the data that is present in my data set, I would say. So when I'm creating the cross tabs, go for 2 variables so that later on, I don't know how many of you are aware of BIC function or AIC, which talks about the relationship between the variables. Now, it is not necessary that let's say, for example, in my data set, continuously I can see the variables are MPG, cycle, DI sphere, this one, then I have got HP, so and so forth. They are going. However, when you are performing these tests, BIC and AIC, you will come to know which of these variables are close to each other and which of them are very far away from each other, in the sense how friendly the variables are with each other, you are able to. So when you are doing this kind of analysis, I would say go ahead, go very slowly, and when you're interpreting it, you can understand immediately the association. The cross tabs are meant for this is the test that we use specially for the association, and you are able to understand. And not only understand, in fact, I did not do one of the understanding that we have got antecedents, then I have got consequence as the new variables in my, and again, this is something nobody talks about in the varieties of variables. For example, everybody must be talking about, let's say, dependent variables or independent variables, or they might even talk about control variables. So confounding variables again and again. However, I would say that at this time, when you are trying to understand as to, how many variables are there, most of the scholars tell me, these are the independent variables, these are the dependent variables. I just look, I said, okay, fine, this is what the previous literature must have given to you. However, with the help of the theoretical building or the conceptual models that you have created, you should be even able to understand and identify whether there are any antecedents variables in mind, or what we call it as the consequent variables in my data set. Now, for that, you can go and slowly you are able to understand it and go further into it. So here you can see, I'm so sorry, these are again something which each of one should know, and in majority of the workshops, the discussions are not there on antecedent variables as well as the consequent variables. Now, what this means, I'll talk either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. In fact, I have to share something else also with all of you, so that we can take the common conclusion, and then we can go ahead with that. Coming back to this one, you will see test of independence of all factors. So here you have got chi-square to be so much, DF difference has come out to be so much, p-value is coming. Shivgotra sir, one after the other, slowly you can see that yes, I'm moving, and we would be covering, in fact, today I have all kind of tests. Fischer's test is there, Kendall Tau test is there, then other tests are also present. And we will see all of them today coming in also side by side. So here again, p-value is also present. So chi-squared approximation may be incorrect also. So it means that looking at this particular variable that we have chosen, this is how we are going to go ahead and then take care of it. So right now I'm just showcasing to you how to analyze it. And here we have seen using this particular table, after creating the data frame for the crosstab, how I can get the chi-square value from here. Now, let us move ahead and try to understand one more way in which I can use the cross table. And Vakas, now you can key the word hash two-way cross tabulation. Okay, and enter. Now you see for two-way cross tabulation library, key the words library, entire word, yes, and then in brackets write down G, small g, models with small m, models, come outside the bracket, enter. Enter. Now you see I purposely went with this particular step. Now in some versions that is below 4.21, the moment you will write library G models, it should be successful and you are able to run the further thing. However, in 4.2 versions and in other one, it would be not successful. You are getting an error. Now go to tools. Yes, workers, go to tools, install packages, and under in install write down G models and install it. So don't get panicked, you know, the moment you will see errors. Now it is getting installed. So you can see that this has been successfully installed and you are able to go ahead and work now. Now the next step that you would be coming up out here would be write down capital C, enter. Enter. Now, capital C, cross, 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 table, capital T, TABLE, open the brackets. Now, choose your data set. Okay, then dollar sign, the first variable, comma, again, empty cars, dollar sign, the next variable. Now, just check it out in your version if this works or not. Just enter, bring the brackets outside. No, that means now go ahead and install cross table. Just check it out whether it is present here or not. Tools, click on tools, tools, and now write down, yes, cross table, capital CROSS, and check it out, table, TA, no, it's not that. Now cancel this. Now our commander is open. Now I'm showcasing to you how to use our commander. Now, for example, see, G model we have seen today. That's why I particularly took this example. When I'm doing the two-way cross tabulation using G model, I wanted to show this, and then we saw we got the error. I told you go ahead and with the help of the tools install, and we were able to install. So we have understood how to go ahead and check it out. through library. In through library, if it is not coming, then how to download the package. Now I want to use this particular function. I'm not getting it. So what I have done, I have gone ahead and again I'm asking another tool to install it, and then they're saying error to cross table. This one could not find the function cross table. Now, Vakas, if your R commander is open, kindly share that screen, R commander. I mean, I told all of you that before opening the R Studios, you should even be able to open up R Studios and keep it ready.
It's not open.
Yes. Now, R commander, the other one, not this one, not R Studio, the R commander. It will take a time, so allow it. It's okay. In the meantime, I want others to check out after installing the package library G models. If it is working in your case, use the function cross table. Then your data set, $sign, select the variable name, comma, another variable, introduce it, and just try to run this function and see if you are able to get it or not. Now, this is again, you have come to R Studio. I want you to, okay, it is still opening up. Okay. This is R commander.
No, ma'am, this is our studio. I think.
No, I want you to open the R commander.
I think it's not there.
Remember, on the first day, I told you there were two different softwares. One is the R commander, which has to be kept open always. And today I wanted to show something. That's the reason why I'm taking this particular session in a very different manner. Is it open? Then you have to share the new screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Is it-
this is the R commander. Now, just key the words library, brackets open, G models, plural, brackets closed, enter. So it is working. Why? Because in our studios, you have already installed it. Now, if he hadn't installed it, he could have got an error out here. So you can see how R commander, and I'm telling you again and again, keep R commander, this particular software open whenever you are working with our studios. Now I'll tell you why. So he has already installed it, therefore he's not getting any error. Now key the words cross tabs, the one that I told you just now, with capital C. Yes, cross table. Okay, brackets open. It would be what? Empty cars, $sign. Right now, my first variable was MPG,
MPG.
comma. Again, empty cars, $sign, and you can write CYL, brackets close, enter. Wow. Now, did you see? Here he is getting the result. Now, in my R commander, I did not get the result when I was bingo. Thank you, Wakas. Now, have you understood? Now, what was not taking place in our studio was functioning in my this one. What does this mean? That means that our GUI, which is there, is compatible without any difficulty. You were able to use the cross table. Have you understood now the importance of our GUI? Now, it might be possible that some of you, okay, now one person has said that who is this? That okay, Jaswita Kaur ma'am, I don't know what is the version of your R Studio. If you have got bingo, ma'am, that's wonderful. Now, sometimes like I did not get the result in R Studio desktop. I did not get the result in our studio, which is the server one. I did not get the result even in my our commander also. So now, Vakas, you have seen, I have showcased to you all the three scenarios. My system, I have told you. Jaswinder ma'am is saying that she has got her result in our studio for her. That means she is very lucky. And in Vakas Ali's case, we have seen it very clearly that GM models library, he was not able to, so we had to install that packet. When I tried to use the cross tables in our studio, I was not able to do it. I thought, let me install the function. I could not do that. The moment I came to our commander, I took that patience and I wanted to see whether this is coming out. And you have seen that he has been lucky. Now, if you want workers, you can copy as it is, okay? And you can save it in your Word file somewhere and you are able to get very neat. So if he wants, he can continue doing the entire coding here only, and he can go ahead and he can take care. So this is how it, and those of you who are unable to get the results, like in my case, I did not get in our studio, I did not get in the server, I did not get even in this one also. Sometimes, let's see with another one, I wanted to showcase what we call it as mirror function, and through that, whether we are successful. Maybe later on, I would continue, come back to your, or you can continue working out here because you're successful out here. We can do this thing again from here only. Now, this is the one for cross table with two variables. If you want, you can later on test it for the three tables also. And three variables, and you can create the cross table. And you can carry forward with this one. Now, workers, key the words CHI. Workers, are you there? CHI, SQ dot, just SQ dot test, TEST, brackets open, table 3, comma, table 3, comma, you can write correct equals to capital F, which means, you see, false. Capital F, bracket close, just F. I don't want you to write, yes, brackets close. Come outside the bracket, enter. Error in data frame X. That means here data table. Okay. Now you go back to our studios. Go back to our studios. Yes. Now here you can key those words chi-square.test. So, this is something meant for all the participants, and today it's a live demo wherein I was able to showcase to you. Yes, now it will work for you. Chi-square test, brackets may you will write, no, not empty cards. You will simply write table 3, the data table, the data frame that you created, the last one. Table 3, yes, comma, correct, equals to F. Yes, just enter F, come out, capital F. Yes, brackets, enter. Is invalid X. Okay, now it's saying invalid table 3. Do it for table 2 and see. It should not come because you have created the table. Table 1, check it out with table 1. And give some space after this one, comma. Yes, enter now. Now, I think if it is coming, it is saying that in chi-square table 1, correct F, chi-squared approximation. Okay, now you have got the value. So, can you see that chi-square test for table 1, correct equals to F? This is called as Pearson's chi-square test. So, as simple as that, you have created the data frame. I think it should come for table 2 and table 3 also. I don't know why it is not coming. Just try once again.
I think it is.
And give some space. Yes, that could be the possibility.
No.
Invalid X. I don't know why it is coming. Because in my case, it came over immediately. And test for table 3. Okay, so it's okay. However, you have checked it out that yes, table 1 we created for 2 variables, right? You can check it out and then, okay, it is coming out here. And here you have checked out with the Pearson's chi-square test, and data is table 1, where x squared is so much value, df is 546, p value is so much, you're getting it. So you can see how the p values after the decimal, how many numbers are coming in, just keep a check on it. And I want you to check it out, create different tables similar to table 1, and you might be able to check out a lot of these kind of things also. Now create another data frame, Walker's chi. This will be 2. Give some, no, not check, just write down chi. This would be numeric digit 2 or 1, whatever you want. Space, arrow, you're creating a data frame. So that arrow dash. Yes, now write it down chi-square. Copy paste the entire thing. This one, the last coded one, chi-square dot test table 1. Yes, and copy paste here. Okay, so here I don't have to repeat myself. What have we done? We have just created a chi-square table above, and now I'm creating another data frame, which is chi2, which is nothing but my own data frame name. You can give it chi-square, you can give it, but once again, don't do that. I just wanted to showcase something. So here you are checking out that yes, something, data frame has been created. Now he has done enter. Now enter. Okay, he's just getting a warning message, so you don't have to. I just read. It says in chi-square test this and this chi-square approximation may be incorrect. It's not saying it is wrong. Maybe that's fine. Now key the word chi2, chi2. Enter. Now you can see earlier this one and this one, how clearly you are getting it, and we can carry forward these kind of things to understand and proceed further also side by side. Now in the next line, I hope this thing you can either, if you're syncing, all the output is present, or you can copy paste like this only along with the chi-square, and you can show that yes, this is my Pearson's chi-squared test that we have taken. Now write it down, chi2, because key the words chi2, $sign, expected. Now, what is this expected? This is nothing but, yes, enter. Now, can you see what, can you just scroll a little bit upward? Now, this gives you the chi-square for all the variables which are present. What are the expected one for the entire table that you have got? So this is another way to understand if you are, very good at understanding the Pearson's value out here, and then carry forward and see whether this gives you some kind of an idea about the variable. These are used to at the beginning only, just to see and to find out, okay, between the two variables what kind of an association is there. So this is another test which you will not find it in the SPSS or eViews or Jamovi or any other software. Scroll down little bit, workers, and now you will have to write Fischer with small f, Fischer dot test. Yes, enter. In brackets, you will simply write table 1. See the words table 1? Yes. Choose. Come outside the brackets. Enter. Wait. So this is the Fischer's test for the count data. Remember this thing very clearly. Now again write it down. Fischer test for table 2. Now this is the fun. Now, this is not working. Reason X is not a matrix, which is X for me. It is basically the cross tab that I was creating it. It was a table. It was not a matrix form. Now, I thought, let me complete with the tabular forms, and later on, I will showcase to you how to create a matrix. So you will understand that cross tabs, which nobody again teaches us in our research methodology workshops, is that whenever we are creating the tables, remember, one is using simply the table values and then taking care of it. The other way around is using the matrix form and then carrying forward. That I will show you. I want you to, workers, save this particular data that you have created today, and once I'll teach you how to go ahead with the matrix form, then we would be able to go ahead with this also, and I'll be taking care of it. Now, key the words Fischer.test in brackets table 1, comma, space, alternative equals to, yes, open the simple quotes, that is single quotes, double quote need, single quotes, the below one, not the double quotes, single quotes. Remove these ones, single quotes. Yes, in single quotes, write down whatever you want. Alternative hypotheses. You can write alternative, that's okay, or alternative hypotheses, whatever, or hypothesis alternative. Choice is yours, or you can give an alphabet, I don't mind. Hypothesis alternative, so just write it down, hypothesis dash alternative. Now come outside the brackets, enter. So what are we going to do out here? We said perform the Fischer test for my table 1, and what my table 1 is basically the cross tabulation, and I'm saying if it is there, well and good. If not, then you give me the alternative, saying that null hypothesis rejected and my alternative I'm taking care. And therefore here, with the help of the output, now you can understand that p-value is this value you're getting, that is 2.2 e minus 16. So it is negative, you're getting it. So alternative hypothesis has to be taken care of. So here is the test that you have got, which is very easy to understand for our count data. So obviously we are counting, I have not yet done for the non-parametric, which we will see. This is all for the count data, and we are able to take care of it. So this is the Fischer's exact. in hash, you can write it down. This is the Fisher's exact test for count data. If you are noting down in your notebook, you can write it down simply. This is the Fisher's exact test for my count data, and this is the one that you are taking care of it. Okay, so this is how we would be. Yes, wonderful. So some of them are getting in our studio, some of them are getting in our commanders, and I'm the only person who is not getting in our studio or in server, and I had a tough time, and now I remember who are all the participants who are getting the results. I will take help from all of you. So right now, remember Fisher's exact test for my count data also side by side. Yes. So this is also, and Sangeeta ma'am is saying cross table available in package. Okay, fine. Wonderful. Thank you. Now let us go further. And I think let's clap for ourselves. We have completed with frequencies and crosstabs with Fisher's test. Then we have seen chi-square. Then we have even gone ahead with how to create the frequency tables and everything. So I'm very happy with this one now. So let's go further and understand a few more things also. With this, I think I'm going to close up with frequencies and crosstab, and all of you are doing it. I will share the notepad once again. However, my data set is different, and your data sets on which we are working right now are different, but that doesn't make any. So today it was really a hands-on this thing, and now let us go ahead and work out with ANOVA and complete it before the lunchtime, and very quickly we will do it. Now we know that whenever we are talking about the ANOVA, there are certain assumptions that has to be followed up, and that is basically finding it out what we call it as the outliers, and secondly with the help of the variance also. And here we will go further, and we will see whenever we are talking about the outliers, we have to talk about the univariate normality also, as well as the bivariate and the multivariate. Though I'll be focusing, let's see how quickly we are able to do and carry forward. Now, Wakas, you can write down now library in brackets. Now this is, okay. Just go back, just backspace everything, hash, and write it down to detect outliers. To detect outliers. Enter. So now we are going to see what is the script for finding out the outliers for myself. For this, we require a library. That means a package is required. So key the words library. And in the brackets, you will write M as in mother, V as in Victor, MV, V for Victor, and then write down outlier, singular, outlier, MV outlier. Come outside the brackets, enter. Error is coming, go to install, that is tools, and install the package MV outlier. See if it is there or not.
Yes, it's there.
Is it there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So let us see, let it get installed. If we are all lucky, we should get it. Again, I could not get it in my system on this particular computer. Done? Okay, it is getting installed. Yeah. And I want you to reduce the space also now, because we would be checking out through the plot. So just bring it to the left-hand side, the screen. Yeah. Okay.
Done.
Cool. Now it is done. Yes. Now you will write AQ. Okay, wait. I'll give it to you the entire plot in this thing. Chat box, just copy paste, then I'll explain to everybody. Are you able to see the chat box? All of
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can copy paste. I have given the script, just copy and paste. I'll be taking the questions after some time, so just bear with me. I'm not seeing the chat box. Yes. Now let's understand what it means. It means that I have the variables MPG, DISP, HP, DRAT, weight, and QSEC. These are all present, and I have collected them, counting them with the help of the function C function, that is the small c, and this entire count which is there, it is present in the data set empty cars, and I want it to be plotted now. Enter. Error in this one, could not find the function AQ plot. Go ahead and do tools AQ.plot. It's not there. So yes, just do it AQ.plot.
It's not there, ma'am.
It's not there. So go to R commander, copy the entire code from here so that you can just copy paste over there. If it functions, well and good. If it does not, then I'll have to check it out to a different function. If some of you are lucky, just let me know, whosoever was able to successfully run this particular function.
It's working here as well, ma'am.
Okay, go here again in packages. Can you see the packages out here in this one also? Yes, load package, or you can, yes, wait. Now, see, sometimes, in your system, if it is not available in R, you are going to the R commander. Remember what R commander is. R commander is meant for the programmers. They go ahead and they program it from here. So, you are checking out from this particular list, scroll down and see anywhere. Okay, it is AQ plot is there for you or not. It is not there for you. So cancel it. Marcus, cancel it because it is not there. Go to packages. Go to packages. Now just hold on. Can you see under the packages, you have got load packages. We have seen what loading is. Loading means I'll get, okay, click on load packages again, Marcus. Now here, the moment I will click, I'll be getting all the packages which are available for me. Just scroll down in this particular box also. Scroll down. Yes, scroll. Now you can see these are all the packages which are available for me. Just scroll quickly. Okay, later on you can just see all are these packages which are available. Sometimes if some of them are not available in my art studios, I can use it from here also side by side. That is the meaning of load. Okay, now cancel it, workers. Come to packages again. Click on packages. Now here when they say, just hold on. Click on set cran mirror. Click on set cran mirror. I'll just tell you what does this mean. Now, you see, sometimes what happens, like for example, all of us are in India. And in India, I'm seeing that, let's say like government of India has banned Chinese, I would say, certain items and everything. And now let's say that they have created certain things, China, and those are available on their platform. So, just scroll down these ones also. These are called as cran mirrors. Sometimes you can select. Now, when you're selecting it, usually we select India and then we start functioning. If in India, if those functions are not available, I have got USA, I have got Australia, I have got all the countries which I want. You can select one of the USA one. Bacchus, select any of the USA one, whatever you want. Choice is yours. Okay, click OK. Now, you see this particular function, system will go ahead and identify whether it is available in the software of that particular domain. So, if it is available, software will definitely recognize and it will say, okay, CRAN mirror is available for you and go ahead and work with it. This is the meaning of mirror. Okay, now click on packages again.
Yes.
Now you can see select repositories. Click OK. Select repositories. If there are, these are the library, any one of them also we can click to understand. However, what are repositories? These are nothing but the libraries. Okay, like for example, if you would see in our studios, if we are, downloading some kind or installing some kind of a packages, it says immediately it has been downloaded from CRAN. Or sometimes if we can find it out from these also, to see if some of them would be able to help me out. So this is also okay. Click OK and come out of it. Now go to packages again and install packages. Please go ahead and click it. And now you can again, wait, your system is saying something. Can you see the moment we have done, it is coming and it is telling us certain things. So certain things are being downloaded out here also. So I will have to wait and see if Bacchus's system, what is taking place. Now here he has taken care of the packages. Now can you see anywhere aq.p? Just scroll down, aq.plot, sorry, aq.plot. Can you see? Go ahead, further, more, till you come to aq. Go ahead, scroll down, further, more. Wait. Now you have completed with AP and dot. You cannot see anywhere AP dot out here. Okay, AQ, sorry, AQ, P, and then a Q. No, this is all AQ. P is coming. We don't know. Then this thing is also not there. This thing. So AQ dot plot is not available in Bacchus. This thing, and I have shown to you various ways. No, that we cannot use it because we do not know what is AQP is. Okay. Now, in fact, Bacchus is pointing it out. What about AQP? So, if you have that kind of a doubt, Bacchus, go to Google on your system, open the Google page. You see, that's a good idea. And today I'm showcasing to you as to, if you are stuck up like this, how to go ahead and even find out, certain things which are there for us. Kindly go to Google page, keep this page as it is. Or if you want, you can just say, okay, come out of it. Go to Google page.
Let me share it, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, now he has written here AQPOO. So he has already done his homework and is showcasing to me. Wait. Title is Algorithms for Quantitative Pedology. So it's a useless package. I'm looking for AQ plot for something. So now you come to the Google page. Go back to the Google page. In the Google page, just write it down, aq.plot in RS Studios. aq.plot in R Studios or R, I don't mind anything. Yes, enter. Click on this aq plot function in documentation. Now see what it says. The function aq.plot plots the ordered, squared, robust, Mahalanobis distances. Now you understood why I wanted this. This I wanted so that I can showcase to you the Mahalanobis distances of the observations. Now go further, and addition distribution function of chi-square is plotted as well as two vertical lines corresponding to this one. At default is 0.975 and the so-called adjusted quantile. Now we know what quantiles are and what we mean by 0.975. Three additional graphics are created. Now I was really looking forward for this one so that we can take care of it. Now it says out here, number one, let us see aq.plot is the x is for me the empty cars. We will see out here each and everything. Just make it full screen. Buckers, make this page full screen. Okay, you're scrolling down. The formula is aq.plot in brackets x that delta equals to so much, quantile is equal to this and this. X is either matrix or data frame. So for me, the data frame I have taken up directly as empty cars. Workers in your R Studios, make it as a table. Now I have used a different function only altogether. Okay, now they are telling you to use, okay, copy paste this particular function. We will use this particular function only. Wait. Don't just copy it like that because we haven't yet created it. It's a matrix or a data frame. So how we will write, let's see, aq.plot, and then we will open the small bracket. Now, if you move away from this screen, it will be difficult. I'm writing in this chat box so that you can copy paste directly. So then it says after that, it's a data frame containing the data has to be at least two-dimensional, which we have taken care in table 1. That was a two-dimensional one, comma, and then it says delta. So let's make it up delta. This is equal to, and then it says chi-square. What is our chi-square out there? The entire thing you can copy paste. So chi-square, okay, let's write it down like this only. This is q chi sq brackets open. Then it says it has to be 0.975 comma with df. It has given to you the value as n column x. Again, that's the data frame that it has got, df. So df equals to, it says number of columns x. We have taken it as what? Table 1. I will have to see whether this will work for me or not. If does not, then I will have to get back to you with this one. Then quantile equals to 1/2, comma. Now you see the formula that I was applying was a little bit older one. Now it has given you a different one. Now this is what the formula should be. Copy, paste in your R Studios and run this one and see whether we are able to get or not. If it does not get, then I will work on this and I'll share it tomorrow with all of you, and then we can take care of it. Just run this one in R Studios and see, workers, if it works. If it works, well and good. Otherwise, I'm not going to waste time on this, and we will work on this one later on.
It's still not working. Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, it's not working. Let me show you the screen.
Error, it is coming. Okay, then forget about it. We will see later on. And let's go ahead and go right now and do it very quickly. Write it down. Come back to your art studios. So all of you, for this particular outlier test, I'll be showcasing it tomorrow itself and I'll give it to you. Now write it down, QQ normality test. That is, now we are going to hash, write down Walker's hash, QQ plot for variables. Okay. Now, yeah, these are nothing but the normality test. The first one would be, you can write it down, QQ norm, NORM, in brackets, any one of the variables. Let's start off with MPG. Come outside the bracket and enter. Now just wait. And see what is taking. Now, all of you, you can have a look in the viewer or the plot. In your case, is it viewer or plot? Okay, it is in plot. So this kind for MPG, this is the normal. Now, you see QQ plots, we are working variable wise. If you want, we can work out for the next variable also. Workers, come back to your scripting pane and write it down, QQ norm cycle. QQ norm cycle, CYL. Just CYL, because that is what you have got in your data set. Come outside the brackets, enter. And you can see the new variable. Now, you see, these are the ones that you will have to look at your variables and interpret it. That yes, see, for the normality test, for MPG, it was coming like a curve. For this one, the second one, cycle, this is the one. Look for the third variable. The third variable.
It's DISP.
Just write down DISP. Yes, come outside. Now, can you see? So you can go ahead and interpret it and say that yes, the normality for different variables are coming in. Now go ahead with HP. So you can see from here itself, you can talk about that, yes, MPG, HP and DISP are coming, whereas for my cycle, it was a different thing altogether. Okay, come back to your, so you can test for all the variables like this and you can see how closely they are. Now write down QQ line in brackets MPG. Come outside the bracket, enter, and see what is happening to the graph. Okay, so this is the, no, it hasn't changed. You must be knowing, is it changed? Now go for QQ line for HP. QQ line HP. Now, this is what I wanted. In your earlier case, I did not see. Do it for MPG. Now, this is the regression line. So you can see how the variables which you have entered for different rows, how the normality line is being drawn for the variables. And you can check it out. Now, you can read it from here as to which variables are there and estimations. All those things can be really understood from these QQ norm graphs that you are taking care of it. Come back to the coding part. Butters, come to the coding part. And
yes, ma'am.
Okay, now you can see the differences in QQ norm. It was just the normality test that you were performing, and you were able to see when you are drawing QQ line, you even want that regression line also to be drawn, and then you can really understand as to how the normality test is being taken care for the variables now out here. Now, similarly, there are other tests also which we have got, and very quickly, let's go ahead and now write it down. Shapiro, Shapiro dot test. In the brackets, you can write table 1. Come outside the brackets and enter. Now, this is a very simple test for Shapiro-Wilk normality test, and it has given you W p-value, which is again negative, and this is how now carry forward for the same thing, Shapiro.test table 2. Now you understood. Otherwise, if I do not write, created those data frames for myself in the form of table 1, table 2, table 3. So similarly, if you are creating those crosstab tables for different variables, now you're seeing one more thing. Table 1 is being successful. Table 2, table 3, there is a little bit of, okay, now it's telling you. Now see, when you are testing, it also says the error in Shapiro.test table 2, sample size must be between 3 and 5,000. You will never come to know about these things in SPSS. Now, trust me, whenever I'm working on our studios, I keep getting different messages, because you see, for me, I have to go first descriptive, then I go for non-parametric, parametric test, then I go with my univariate, bivariate, and then if I have got too many variables for my data research, then I go ahead with multivariate. Now, whenever I'm doing, now can you see, this is the reason. If I was doing it all by myself, you will not be focusing. Now you are focusing that yes, in the chi-square tables, table 2, table 3 was not coming. Now when I was doing Fischer test, I was able to, now you are able to understand the importance of your own data set. So here you can see the sample size must be between 3 and 5,000. And in R, this thing, you have understood how the messages were coming in. Similarly, for table 3, good Vakasali, I really appreciated you have done. And now you can compare all the 3 things that you have created, and you can understand and proceed further in this way also, side by side, to know what it is not. In the same manner, if you have got multivariate normality, I'm giving it away. It is the most simple one. Now you write it down, M Shapiro, whatever that Shapiro.test, copy, copy, as simple as that. Shapiro, okay, it's okay. You can write down also now if you have started. The multivariate, it will be present in table 3. Yes. Brackets close. Enter. Now, in fact, I should have taken more variables. No, I don't know. It's not. I'm keeping my fingers crossed now. It should work. Error. Now it's saying that table 3 could not find function M Shapiro. So what we have to do? We have to go back to tools and see whether M Shapiro test is there or not. Otherwise, we will have to go ahead and again download certain functions, and then in my case it was coming. In your case it was not. It is not. So now do me a favor, go ahead, tools, install, write down M, small v. This is norm and V for Victor, small v.
Yes, ma'am.
Norm, 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 test, the second one. Yes. and now install it. Done?
Yes, ma'am, done.
Now you run copy paste mshapiro.test table 3. It should be error. Okay. Now this is coming in. Huh? After installing also you're not getting. mshapiro.test in bracket table. Make it table 1 and check it out. I'm just seeing, otherwise we will have to create. Okay, we have only 3 multivariate over there, and this has to be matrix. Okay, so the matrix one, I'll do it later. So one of you can just note down that the earlier one we were not able to do for the outlier, and for multivariate, this also I will have to check it up because this works on Malonobis, and then I will carry forward this one. So 2 tests are left out for me, and this we will take care later on. Now let's go ahead and see the multivariate. Okay. I'm just trying it out. If it comes, well and good. If not, we will see again. I will stop it for this one. I'll take 5 more minutes so that these assumptions are over, and then I can carry forward. Now write it down. Buckers X. We are creating a data frame. X arrow dash AS. Give some space as dot matrix. Yes, the first one in brackets. Write it down. Matrix. Let's make it up for my data. It is same matrix. Okay, you can write down table 1. Let's see for table 1. Then we will go for table 2. Now I'm creating the matrices so that my chi-square and all those things I can run very quickly. Enter. Now write down X. X. Now you all have, once again, don't enter. I hope you all have understood the meaning of this. I'm saying I have created table 1. Create a matrix for table 1. Whatever the values are coming in for this particular matrix, store it in the data frame X. And now I'm printing the values of X. Enter. Now, can you see? These are the values that I have got for that particular matrix and I have created. Now, write it down. Y arrow, this one as dot matrix table 2. Table 2. Come outside, enter, Y, enter. I have created so that I want to test that outlier also. This is the one. Now it's saying reach the maximum. That's okay. Now create Z, data frame Z, arrow this thing as dot matrix table 3. Okay, enter. Okay, this also we have done. Now I'm just trying it out for the outliers because I have created the this one now. Now let us see if I'm able to. Okay, now write down again library in brackets M as in mother, V as in Victor, outlier, come outside, enter, okay. Loading, wait. I hope so, because we have created. Now, you see, RStudio as software is also, now it is saying what registered at S3 overwritten by Gigi Ali method from Gigi plot 2. It is still working, so let us wait and see. Earlier, it did not show me all these things. However, because we have created the matrices right now, it is checking it out immediately.
It's done, I think.
Right? Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Now you run that function mshapiro.test for table table 3 I want. The red sign, the circle, has it gone completely? Yes. Now write down mshapiro.test brackets table 3. Because we have created it, so I think it should run now. Enter. What have you done? It says M. Shapiro could not find. Okay, then forget it. This I'll work out and then I'll come back to it. Okay. I think let's go for a break right now. And okay, there are just 2 more tests, and very quickly we will complete it. And then I'll give you to go for your lunch break. Right now, hash Bartley test. Just 5 more minutes. That's it. Bartley test. B-A-R-T.
Bartlett.
Bartlett test of homogeneity of variances. I'll just write down Bartlett test of homogeneity of variances. So now the Bartlett test, a simple test. It's a very simple coding. Now you write B-A-R-L-E-T-T dot test. In brackets, you will simply recognize MPG tilde sign HP, comma, give some space, data equals to, the first one is which one? Empty cars. Come outside brackets, enter. So it says what? Bartlett test, error in Bartlett test default. See, these are the values. There must be at least 2 observations in each group. So we have got the things. Why this thing is not coming? Okay, let's go ahead with the other one. Bartlett test. Instead of MPG and HP, take the other 2 variables, any other 2 variables, and check it out. Tilde. Yes. So, no, it is again giving you the error.
No. These are the 2 variables, DISP and CYL. Actually, I don't remember
Yes.
the variable. Okay.
That's okay. That it is CYL. Now come outside this one, enter. Now you have seen, you are getting the homogeneity of variances. This is the simple test. Similarly, you can find out, this is, if you can complete with your lunch quickly, test for 2 variables, because this particular data set has got limited number of variables. You can do the Bartlett test and we can interpret it later on. Now write down hash. This is now Figner. I'm writing down in the chat box. You can simply copy paste, all of you. Yes, I would be doing the other test also, sir. All the tests are there. This is the test we are going to do. Figner Killen test of homogeneity. And this is the one that you have got. Just copy paste Fligner.test. Open the brackets. And instead of y tilde g, you will have to do, yes, the this and this, comma, data equals to empty cars. Empty cars, come outside, enter. So this is the test that we have got for this one. Again, for example, we are taking two things. Now I have showcased to you that for MPG, so like this, you will have to take two variables together and then carry forward with this particular test also side by side. Okay, so I think this also we have done. Now there is one more function very quickly. This is for you can copy paste from here, Marcus, so that it becomes easier for you to run. Just see that chat box. I have entered the information for you. Homogeneity of variance plot. Now, you see, this also is very important. These are all the tests to understand about the variables. Like, you know, Neeraj sir keeps on saying that there is something which we call it a story of variables, story of R. So I would say that, yes, try to understand all these things also. Run library HH. Okay, could not find. So go to plots. Yes, install package. HH. Yes, it is there. Click on it, run, and then again invoke library, this one, and run the package so that you can use it. Done?
It's still going on, ma'am.
Okay. Once you have downloaded, yes, enter, and now copy the code that I have given to you in the chat box. But let it complete it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, enter. Error. What is it saying? Oh, I haven't done the fitness test also. Error in LM fit XY. Okay, now you will have to reduce the space for the graph to be plotted. Reduce the space. Bring the screen towards your left hand side so that the plotting. No, not from here. Come to this screen divisions and reduce the size of your this one. Not that one. It is on this one. Yes, where you can increase the graph. The error is coming because the plotting space is less. So to increase it, Vakas, is to bring it to the cross, not that one. On the differences between the four panes, right? I want the horizontal line. Click on the horizontal line, not on those ones. That will close your this thing. अरे अभी इसको you have reduced this one, right? You have increased between the coding and the scripting results pane. Similarly, global one and the plotted one, I want you to reduce that space. Vakas, not like this. Reduce the space more. Bring it more. And even the above one, now hold on. Now, even the above global environment space also you reduce it. Reduce not from here, come towards this side. Come towards the right side.
Right side?
Right side and increase, once again, come to the global environment and the plot region. I want you to reduce the size of the, yes. This is one. Now you enter HOV, MPG, this one, enter. You should get that plot. The fitness is not coming in because of the space limitation. You will have to reduce again the output pane. Output pane also, reduce it. Not like that. Bring it on this one. The line between the plot and the output pane. Yes. Again. And make it full screen. Make it to the maximum screen. Wait. Now you run this one. Now click it. Copy, paste, and enter. No. Again, it's not fitting. Some of you just try it out because there are so many variables are there. What you can do, you hide that above screen if you want. Wait. Just use this one, these two buttons which are there to hide the screen, and then you can carry forward with this. It will definitely run. Try to do it by reducing it, and you would be able to get this one. Similarly for the other one. I think I will stop here, go for a break, all of you, and come back. We will work on different tests which are there for us. I have to just close from here, and we will see on left out part is ANOVA and correlation. We will do very too sharp, and then we can log off and then log in. We can stay logged in. Pooja ma'am. Let's log off and we can log in again.